There you go. So Miss Priscilla's gonna
I'll start us off. So we are doing our our live royal engagement. Do I need to move?
Super excited.
Okay, our royal engagement live feed video. We usually are here with Embraced by Kara as well. Can you see me now?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. We're usually here with Kara as well, Embraced by Kara, but she isn't with us. But
congratulations
to Kara, because
you
she
got
just
engaged, girl.
Hey now.
Pay attention.
Awesome.
Pay attention.
So we'll just go right around and we'll introduce ourselves if you want to say who you are, where you're from, and then maybe your handles and where to kind of catch up with us later. So
Yes.
why don't we start with you?
Okay.
So Everlasting Events is my business. My other half of the business is not here. Hi, Kyla, if you're watching. You can find us at Ever Events 4, the number 4U. And we do planning, full design, all kinds of things. Not just weddings, but weddings obviously are our favorites. So.
Hi everybody, I am Rebecca. I am the sales manager over at Heathrow Legacy Country Club. You can find us at Heathrow Country Club. Follow us on Facebook at Heathrow Country Club events, and you can follow me personally at rlang17 and on Facebook as well. So super excited to be here. Y'all know I love the royal wedding right now. So
She has props
I am
and everything.
obsessed, y'all. Just wait. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Priscilla Locke with Priscilla Rose Events. I'm on Instagram Live here at Priscilla Rose Events, and then Facebook Live you can find us Priscilla Rose Events. So if one of our feeds go down, hopefully they don't, you can just hop over, and then we always upload them again. But just a real quick intro of why we're here, what we're doing. Priscilla Rose Events and Embraced by Kara, we started Real Talk with the Pros a couple months ago, and Rebecca's been on our panel a few times now. We love to get questions, ideas, just really general topics of what couples who are engaged and are planning a wedding might want to know. And then we line up some professionals. We've had florists, we've had DJs, we've had venue managers, photographers, and we kind of just talk. And our last one, we mentioned the royal engagement, and Rebecca was so on it. So we're like, let's follow the royal engagement and let's just talk about it.
And then I pretty much invited myself because I'm obsessed with it as well.
Obsessed with it, but at the same time too, Tasha has you were living in London.
I lived in London.
She lived in London.
Yeah.
Like she experienced. Oh my God, I'm getting excited. Sorry.
Okay, so let's hop right into it. So I actually kind of have something extra for you guys I didn't tell you about.
Okay.
But we're going to do our topics. I have a little game we're going to play, and then we're going to do a lightning round. So the first topic, for those of you who have been living under a rock, and not the nice, shiny, sparkly kind like Kara just got. Hey, Kara, congratulations. Okay, but if you don't know, the biggest engagement of the season, really the biggest wedding of the year that's going to take place this year is Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. So, Rebecca, who is Meghan Markle? For those of us who have been living under rocks and we're not quite sure where did they come from, tell us a little bit about the couple.
Okay, so super excited. I got my notes and ready. Okay, so we have Prince Harry.
Can I Meghan?
Okay, who wants to be Henry? Who wants to be
Harry.
Meghan? Okay, I'll be Meghan because she a sister now. Okay, so we have Prince Harry. He is Prince Harry of Wales.
Yes.
Sixth in line for the crown. Found out about that. An interesting fact, actually, he is the founder of the Invictus Games. So, which is a competition for injured servicemen and women.
Yes, it does amazing work with them. It's totally his
pretty
passion.
awesome. Also, he's a prince. Okay.
Enough said.
And then Princess Diana's son. In case you're not, you're not
Princess
of that
Diana,
previous generation.
Son, which love Princess Diana.
William's brother.
Correct.
We got all the relationships.
Yes.
Okay. Good.
So now you know who he is. And then we have Meghan Markle. She is an actress from Suits. If you guys haven't seen that movie, it's on Netflix. I believe it's on Netflix and Hulu, all of that. She's amazing on that show. And then she's actually an advocate. She's a huge women advocate for the UN. And she also supports the Watson He for She campaign, which I just found out about. So
very cool.
She cute. She's smart.
She's absolutely stunningly beautiful.
She is amazing. You see this?
Mm-hmm. Beauty.
Just imagine their baby.
Oh, so pretty, right?
Imagine their baby.
That'll be the next Real Talk, yeah.
Okay. All right. And then we go into how they met.
Yes.
So this was so Cute. Okay, so I heard that, well, I didn't hear. They said that they met on a blind date.
That really surprised me, right?
Like
does that
how's
happen
a
for
prince?
royals?
Why does a prince need a blind date? You are a prince.
What's even better is like in all their interviews, they're like, "Oh, we didn't know anything about
Right.
it." Stop it.
Right.
Really? Because we sure did. First of all, he's a prince of
Wales. Like,
Stop it.
I mean, everybody. She's the prince of just
She's
princes.
like, "Oh, I didn't even know who he."
That's what I heard on the interviews. Like, yeah, our friends just, hooked us up. They were like, I don't know who I'm gonna meet or anything like that, but is he nice? And I'm like,
what did she do when she walked in? That's what I want to know. Like,
how did this set up? Like,
and I want to know
I
who
feel
her
like-
friends are. If she has friends with the prince,
Right?
like
She's
what
talking
kind
with
of
some
circles
elite
are we in
crowd.
right now?
I would have been like, so do you know who you are?
Yeah.
Because I know who you are. You may not know who I am, but I know who you are.
And he definitely had no clue about her.
Yeah,
Right,
that's
right.
true. He might not.
He
have
may
known.
not have known
Yeah.
her, but I think I can understand too. If you've been in the limelight for so long, you want to kind of have a moment to be normal. And a blind date right now is just a normal thing to do.
I think that's why they fell in love so fast, is because neither one of them really knew each other, and so they could
Right.
be themselves and learn about each other, which is
So that was super cute. Cue the Oz. Aww. And then their relationship unfolded, and then they actually flew to Botswana for her 36th birthday. Hold on, here we go.
Wait for it.
Botswana, here's the flag.
I wish I knew the national anthem, but I don't.
I was gonna say, I wish I could break into song. I don't know what it is.
Now
though.
I feel like everybody wants to go to Botswana. This is like, I've heard of it, but now I want to go visit. And I heard it's gorgeous. So basically, they took a hush-hush private trip to Botswana. They were camping in the woods, which for a second, third date, I don't know if I want to go. Camping with somebody,
yeah.
I mean, to see me in my nature, too soon? I don't know.
With like lions around.
Right. It's like, I don't know how I feel about this. Close proximity, no one else is around. But they said in their interview on BBC
BBC
News that it was that at that time when they were in Botswana that they actually had a chance to really get to know each other without anybody else, without any noise, and they found out this could be a relationship where it can grow.
Yep.
And I thought that was the sweetest thing, because people, especially when you're in limelight, you got Facebook everything, Instagram everything, like selfie here, selfie there, and it's like, forget the noise, forget the technology, I want to get to know you. Now, what people have said in the newspapers and magazines, who are you? Like, the real you, And that's tear.
They really focused on each other and made it a priority, which I
Right.
think you could easily not do that and
Right.
just go on emotion, but they focused on each other. So.
But I think
Exactly.
that's why everyone loves them for who they are anyway now, because they are that down to earth couple.
Yeah.
Like they really are that couple that you feel like you can talk to.
You can
Rebecca's
talk
like,
to.
yeah, I talked to him the other day, and no, you didn't.
I mean,
but
I
you
feel like I
feel
call
you
Megan
can
up,
talk
like,
to them.
girl,
Yeah.
this is amazing, girl.
And
like,
I always thought, I was like, oh, that's so typical. You have a mutual friend that makes you fall in love, and you meet, and then they go to Botswana, and I'm like, all right, never mind, it's not so typical.
Yeah, then it went off the
Anymore,
rails.
never mind.
right,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, I
Sorry,
could be like
that's
them,
real.
and it's like, let's go fly to Botswana, honey.
And
yeah,
speaking of social media, when she gets married, she just deleted her
she
social
deleted
media
all
account.
of
She
it.
has no
Insta,
more-
Twitter,
Yep.
Facebook, she is done. I was like,
So,
Yeah.
She's
my She-Ra.
coming into part of the royal family is a huge deal. We're going to talk about some of the customs and stuff later that they deal with, but it's insane.
Yeah.
The not just pressure, but the requirements that they put on people. We saw even more of that with Kate when she married William, and how she changed from just like a college girl
yeah,
to
she was living her life.
she was like, a duchess, and there were requirements
Right,
of her. And
right.
so we're going to see that progression, I think, in Meghan as well.
Yeah, and then okay, now you're dating, right? And you're at home with a date night. We all been there. Date night, maybe in my sweats and a t-shirt, cooking chicken.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you turn around. I'm imagining this is how it went. So she opened up the refrigerator to get some sauce out, and then she's cooking her sauce, right? And then she's like cooking, and then she's like, that tastes good, babe. What do you think?
You want to taste it? Yeah.
And then she turns around and bam, he's on his one knee and got a rock in your face, and you're like, drop the spoon, scream, what do I do? That is how I imagine it happened. Megan, you can correct me if I was wrong, but that's in my brain how it happened. And their engagement was perfect.
Let's
it
talk
was
about
personal.
the ring.
Yes, it was personal, it was perfect, it was private, and the ring was a split. I heard 3 carat, 2.5 carat.
Half carrots.
2.5 carat stone. Oh wait, hold on. I have it.
Wait for
Bam!
it.
The ring.
On Instagram, see it.
There we
In case
go.
you needed a visual.
Just in case you forgot what that looked like, okay? So the ring is gorgeous. It's a 3-stone ring, but the main, the middle stone there is actually a stone from Botswana, which, talk about personal.
Little nod to their first date.
First date,
together.
and then they have 2 supporting stones, and I believe that one stone is, not both, but one of them is from Princess Diana's personal collection.
Yes. Which I love, because I think her sons have done a really good job, memorializing her.
Yeah.
The royal family hasn't always done that. She was ostracized, and you can,
What?
after her and
Where's some tea?
I know, we need to.
That's what we need.
After her and Charles, didn't go so well.
Right.
It was a difficult time in the royal family, and you can see that in a couple movies about the Queen, and probably in The Crown if you watch that show coming up. But anyway, so I think her sons have done a fabulous job of honoring her, even when she wasn't necessarily part of the royal family anymore.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Yep.
well, that's good to know. So anyway, we move on to the venue, the idea of the venue. Did we talk about that? Okay.
We can do that.
So the St. George Chapel, wait for it, bam, right there. How gorgeous
I have a couple details about
is
this.
that?
Yes.
So these are the details I do know. So it's St. George Chapel, absolutely gorgeous. The wedding date is set May 19th. 2018, this is the year, and it's also housed a lot of other royal weddings. Queen Victoria,
Yes, yep.
Prince Charles, and Camilla.
Yep.
And actually were not allowed to get married there because of knowledge of their previous relations during Diana's tenure as his wife, and the fact that they were divorced. They actually had to get married, and then their wedding was just recognized in that church. So there's a little tidbit.
Ooh, okay.
Yep.
More tea. Okay, so then we also know that Meghan will have to get baptized.
Yes.
In the church prior to the wedding.
And fun fact, the reason, there's some speculation why they're a little bit different from Prince William and Kate, that they got married in Westminster Abbey, which is a little bit more popular. It's a little bit more, I don't want
It's
to use the
much
word-
bigger.
It's bigger.
Okay, let's talk about that for a second, because I love that they keep saying, "Oh, it's going to be such an intimate wedding."
Yeah.
Yes, an intimate 700
700 people.
I don't even have that many friends on
But
Instagram.
Prince William and Kate's was near 1,200.
It was 1,300 with 1,900 invites.
Yeah, so I think
how do
that
you know
they're
that many people?
they were saying, well, it's because of her religious affiliation
right.
and background, but Westminster went on record and said, no, we invited them to our church. They
Yeah.
are more than welcome to get married there, but
they're
they
different.
Not to.
I actually love that they're getting married in this particular cathedral because it's outside of London. So I feel like a little bit of the hysteria that happened both for like Charles and Diana and then for Kate and William, it was madness in London. And I'm sure it's still going to be there. But actually in Windsor, where they're getting married, is outside of the city. It's a beautiful place. It has this huge, long, tree-lined drive up. So I'm just like waiting for the moment when she comes driving up that long
Which
drive.
is a nod again to that personal relationship.
Exactly.
But that also means no balcony kiss.
No balcony kiss.
No carriage through the square.
No.
None of that, because I think Westminster's like what, 50 miles or 50 minutes
It's
or
a little
something
far.
like that. Yeah,
It's
a
about
pretty
an
far
hour
drive.
into London.
So no balcony kiss.
But you know, I feel like they're not like that. Like,
Yeah.
you know, William and Kate were like,
They had to do
They
that.
He's
had
a lot
to.
closer to the crown
Right.
too, so I feel
Yeah.
that might
that's
play a
true, but I feel
part.
like, you know, they're right in between millennial and not
Yeah.
millennial, so they're trying to do the trendy modern twist as much as you can be modern twist on a royal wedding. There is,
Definitely.
you know. So
Totally.
that was my tidbit about how they met, who they are, engagement, the ring, the venue, and then we're going moving on
Goes
to
right into some details. So we're going to kind of talk a little bit about how Meghan, because of who she is and her celebrity status, we are expecting her to do things a little bit different. Not too different, because we are still talking about a royal wedding.
Yep.
But Tasha's going to talk about kind of the differences we're going to see, but this is what we know already.
Yep.
And it's going to get a lot harder to kind of follow, other than, you know, we've been watching People and E and everything else,
E,
because of
BBC.
social media and
Everything.
everything is completely shut down for Meghan. And what a lot of people don't realize either is that she's actually not a princess. Some people
She's
think
not.
you're marrying a prince, you're going to be a princess. Not how
No.
it happens. You're only a princess if you're born into the royal family.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry about
But
that.
they do think it's going to be the Duchess of Sussex, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So she will inherit, much like Kate became Catherine.
And the Queen does that on their wedding day.
Yes.
It kind of gives them that kingdom. Or
Yes, she gives them a title.
Yeah.
Yes, so Duchess of Sussex will
Yes.
probably be her official title.
So the details that we do know, along with the venue it being St. George's, so we're kind of losing that balcony kiss. We're losing that craziness of, like Tasha said, the kind of the madness that happens within, you know, that city. But kind of going into the cost, if it's anything like Prince William and Kate's wedding, first of all, the royal family pays for it. So let's just talk about that. But
all the private
it was
security,
near
everything.
$35 million.
$35
million. And most of that went to security.
Oh yeah.
Which, you know, taxpayers has got to be real excited.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I will be paying taxes for London.
yeah.
Just to see
but
that.
their big expense is their security, and you can kind of see some of those personal touches. Like we said, some of their traditions are going to have to stay, but you can kind of see where their personal touches are coming in. Things like it's custom for their couple to have not only 2 receptions, which they're going to keep, we still think, and their 2 cakes.
Right.
Traditionally, one's a fruit cake, but now they want to do the other one as a banana cake.
Yes.
Which is a
that's
nod
his favorite.
to
That's his
which is
favorite.
a nod to Prince Harry. Other things like who's going to be attending this 700 person intimate wedding. It's going to be a lot less royalty. I shouldn't say less. But it's going to be a big balance of royalty and now celebrity status because of who
she
Meghan
has her
Markle
relationships,
is.
right?
And there was a lot of that at Kate and Williams, but I think it's going to be even more so
absolutely.
with this.
Because also Harry travels so much, especially in the United States. I think Obama's gonna be there. Like, I mean, why not?
I feel like everyone knows Prince William because of his royalty status, but everyone knows Prince Harry because he's like
Socially.
the guy's guy. He's like the
Socially.
social guy.
Right.
He's the one that comes and he's like the face of the royal family. I feel like so.
And even in England, like when I was living there, the British people have like a love-hate relationship. They love the Queen, but think that the royal family is like a little bit like woo-hoo, kooky. But they love Prince Harry because he's like he doesn't
care.
He doesn't care.
Bad boy.
He was a little bit of a bad boy, a wild child growing up.
Yeah.
He wasn't really allowed to be, or he was allowed to be a little bit more so than his brother because his brother is like second in line to the throne behind Charles. So anyways, like I feel like that is all playing into the...
He's relatable.
Yeah,
he
he's
really
totally
is.
relatable. Both of them are.
And the guest list, David Beckham. I feel like David Beckham has to be a
everywhere.
lot of
And
places.
Victoria.
Yeah, I feel like he has to be a lot of places. David Beckham,
Victoria.
Serena Williams, the Obamas. Apparently him and Prince Harry are
BFFs.
And can we please talk about who's singing their wedding song? Because
Ed Sheeran, please.
Are you serious?
Yes. Oh, that would be so
exciting.
epic.
Sold.
Concert.
I'm thinking
November. It's my anniversary today. I love you, hubby.
So what else?
Ed Sheeran, do it.
Of course, her family, there's still kind of a little bit of hesitation, I feel like, with her family, but her mom is walking her down
Immediate family. I
the
think
aisle, rather than dad.
Interesting. I
Yeah,
didn't know that
mom's
either.
walking her down. What's cool too is that I learned with the reception, they're keeping a lot of the traditional reception because they do breakfast, which is normally what our reception would be. But then
like
they
a
do.
brunch.
I predicted. I know you're probably talking about this, but I'm predicting that night party reception is going to be where they go. It's going to be a New York City
there's
club.
An after
it's
party
gonna be a New York
after
City.
the wedding.
There's an
Like
after
low
party.
key after party. Like it's gonna be totally lit.
It's still Prince Harry. Let's be real with it.
Right.
It's going to be
Prince Harry.
interesting because Kate and William had 1,300 people at their wedding. Then they had 700 people at their brunch, and then 130 of their closest friends at their evening reception, which is typically what we would see as a wedding.
Yeah.
It's just $30 million. But this one, it'll be interesting to see how the numbers kind of play out and what they focus on. You know, are they going to do the traditional massive cake? Are they going to have some celebrity entertainment? I'm interested to see kind of what happens.
And then we're going to kind of go through like the entire month.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to have a dress talk. We're going to have a cake talk, floral, decor talk. And we're just going to go through it all and be like,
it's going to be great.
Give us your ideas and our ideas.
And we'll lead into what we're doing next month if we get details. But with that reception, what they are planning on keeping, and I didn't know this about royal weddings, is that with the reception, the food comes from different parts of the British Isles. So they'll do like lamb from this place, crab from Wales, and it's kind of like a mix.
Oh,
I thought that was kind
Yeah.
of cool. So I kind of wanted to keep that.
There's a lot of customs like that. Even with her ring, it's made from Welsh gold.
Yep.
So it comes from Wales, and a nod to his heritage, obviously.
Sure.
But that's traditionally been done for as long as it's been recorded in royal engagements.
I just love them. I just love this wedding.
Well, you're
It's
gonna
so
love
much
her
fancy.
dress, although we don't know the details yet.
No, we should
Of
keep
the
that
dress,
for-
but we do know a few things. There have been sketches that are released.
Which I was really surprised about, because I remember even back, I mean, Princess Diana and Charles got married like a long, long time ago, but I
didn't feel like it
know
was that long.
I
But it has
know
been long.
that it was so under secrecy. Who was doing the dress, what fabric they were using, the look of the dress. There were people like
enter
reporters.
social media too.
Right.
Yeah. There were reporters like fishing through all these different dressmakers' trash cans to try
Wow.
to find anything about this dress. So it really surprised me that we've already kind of seen some sketches about what
I
she
love
likes.
it.
Well, I guess there has been one of family designer, and then one that Megan has kind of publicly said that
Yep.
she's thinking about.
Yep.
It's an Italian designer, and he is known, Drawer.
Drawer.
He's known
Gerard.
for DROR.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's known for their designs are known for kind of more of a modern plunging neckline type.
Ooh.
Let's not tell the queen
Which is
that.
a big no.
No,
Any
I-
type of risque anything.
I don't know, but
But
maybe
she plans on keeping the long veils.
Yes.
Yes, cathedral veil all the way.
Party in the front, business in the back.
Maybe that's her late in the midnight hour dress.
Yeah, you never
she's
know.
gotta
to change her dress.
Which
gotta change
Kate
her
did
dress.
too.
Yeah.
She did. I don't know if
Gotta
you
change
remember,
her
she had that strapless dress with that kind of fur
right.
cover that she had on, which was beautiful. And
Whatever she picks, there's going to be diamonds. There's going to be the tiara. So.
Has to
she
be
has
bling.
full access to
And her
basically any of the royal diamonds.
And I feel like this is a wedding where she's gonna do silhouette.
oh yeah,
She's gonna show a silhouette, not the
want
big.
lace.
well,
It's
she's got the
definitely-
body for
She
it.
has
She's amazing.
She
I
has
want
her
lace.
style is so clean, minimalistic.
Yep.
It has to be a silhouette. Sorry,
Agreed.
but it has to be. I'm telling
We'll
this
keep
right
you
now.
posted on those details.
Yes.
But okay, so moving, unless you guys have any other
No,
details.
no.
No.
Go ahead.
Okay, so we all know that Prince Harry is the most eligible bachelor, is what we'll call it. He's been in the tabloids for Harry. We know what you're doing. And Meghan's not shy either in front of the public eye. I mean, she's been a celebrity. She's an actress. She's an advocate for so many different awarenesses. So how is this wedding? And we know that he's so much different already than kind of his royal family. So how is this wedding going to maybe follow traditions or break traditions? What are some of the royal traditions?
Oh my gosh. Well, there's definitely going to be tons of press. They're not going to be able to get away from this. They're going to follow certain protocols. So things like the bride walking down first instead of her bridal party walking down first. Things like that, which are very traditional. There's a certain dress code. So we're going to see absolutely without a doubt, Harry will be in his military dress, just like William
so
was.
too, yeah.
That's very traditional in high society weddings, or especially royal weddings. You'll see either military dress, or you're going to see what they call morning coats, the tails. With ladies, it's not as strict, but always a hat in church.
So we're wearing our hats, ladies.
so-
I need to order my hat.
Yeah, we gotta.
Just gotta
I want
fit
a
this hair.
fascinator.
That's
That's
right.
right.
I gotta find out how to fit this hair. I might just do a net.
Oh, so it's going to be awesome. But so you're going to see a lot of those traditions. Typically, I just read a little while ago that the royal family sits on the right side of the church.
Yep, I've heard that.
So that's something you'll...
Unless they're marrying into the family, then they sit on the left.
Yep, so unless the groom was not royalty, it would be flip-flopped. So you're going to see a lot of that. You're going to see a lot of traditional elements, both in the ceremony and things in the order, like we were saying, the breakfast and then a following reception. But I do think that they're going to break from tradition. They're going to break from tradition with her look. I think they're going to break tradition. She's going to have a more kind of up-to-date modern bridal party.
Yeah.
Typically, like in times past, you saw it with Diana, you saw it with William and Kate. she had a much younger bridal party, so it wasn't like her friends. Obviously, Pippa caused a little bit of a stir with her behind was all the talk. But up until that point, they were typically had attendants that were very young, from like 5 to mid-teens. So I think probably she's going to have some of her friends and just people she's really close to. So that's
hopefully we'll figure out then who hooked them up.
Yes.
The BFF, or whoever the secret person is.
It's rumored it's her best friend, but I want to know how she knows Harry.
Because, sorry, best friends are all out there. I'm going to need you to know some people.
Yeah.
Okay?
You got to get on your game.
So all the best friends are out there. Learn
There's been a few,
royalty.
like I heard the best friend, and then I heard like a designer, like all kinds of things now are
speculation.
Kind of, coming out. But
so one of the things that has been a tradition, and I want to get this right because I thought it was so cool, is the bouquet. So we saw Catherine, she held a very small bouquet, and it was, let me read it right. She had, let's see,
like
myrtle, lily of the valley, sweet William, which I love. That was really cool, and hyacinth. So it must have been really fragrant. But the myrtle is actually, I'm going to read it word for word because I thought it was so cool. When Queen Victoria married Prince Albert in 1840, she carried myrtle, known as the herb of love, in her bouquet. After the wedding, Victoria planted a myrtle shrub in her garden at the Osborne House in the Isle of Wight. Every British royal bride since then has carried a bouquet containing a sprig plucked from the exact same shrub, which is amazing. Like, what a tradition.
Right.
I mean, the Brits, like, do pomp and circumstance and tradition
so well.
better than anybody else in the world.
Awesome.
And they all leave their bouquets at the same spot.
Yes.
When
So-
they leave their reception.
Exactly. So they leave it at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier in Westminster Abbey. So obviously she's not getting married at Westminster.
Right.
So it'll be interesting to see if it's still taken there as an honor to, especially I would think with the Invictus Games being such an important thing for Harry.
And Prince Harry in the military.
Yeah, I would think that there would definitely be a nod to that. So those are some of the things like we're looking at as far as customary versus how they're going to do things different.
And then we can keep this trend going with all the other elements when we
Yeah.
go down, like what's tradition versus what you think they're going to be doing now.
Yep.
So that would be fun.
I'm wondering though if, because we've said before that they are not doing the kiss on the balcony, they're not doing kind of the carriage ride through, no carriage ride for that princess because she's
It'll be
probably
interesting.
rolling down in maybe a Rolls Royce. Who
Well,
knows?
it'll be interesting to
Or
see
open
what
cart.
they use because Kate and William used a Rolls, but then
they should.
Yep, and
then
just Charles and Diana. I mean, why not, right?
Why not?
A Rolls Phantom.
The way I'm going.
For like just a little extra. Charles and Diana did an open carriage ride, but then they departed in a Bentley.
Yeah.
Why not? And then, so Pippa Middleton was in a Jag, like an old Jag. So it'll be really interesting to see what they take because that ride into Westminster is such a statement piece. I can't imagine them not doing something just amazingly over the top. So
And
I'm
that's kind
excited.
of being not the but you can see already there's a lot of talk of them going, well, what are they going to do because they better do something.
Yeah,
so
it has
it's
to
kind
be
of
over the
that,
top.
there's got to be some kind of entrance, especially because there's not that first kiss. That's kind of like
Yeah.
where the public's welcoming them.
Yeah.
Right.
So it is interesting to see what they're doing.
I would love to see like fireworks as they, it's during the day, but
No
obviously
sparklers.
after. No.
Okay. No
I
sparklers.
think they're way past sparklers. Like
$30 million wedding.
Sparklers.
Now, sparklers, because I love sparklers, and I have to say, are my favorite grand exit piece. Like, I love it because it's so beautiful. It's filled with
It
the
is.
night,
It's
especially
nice.
when you
But
are.
if you could get fireworks, honey,
Listen,
or those indoor ones that
like
just on the way out, but no
I
sparklers.
feel like Harry's gonna come out and just start popping bottles, literally. Like, just.
I mean,
it's
that's
gonna go.
kind of what he's known for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh
I
my
do
gosh.
want to play a little game, and
Okay.
Let's do it.
I don't know if you want to use your little icons,
Ooh.
or we could just do thumbs up, thumbs down.
Okay.
But we're gonna play a little game of keep or toss tradition. So some
Okay,
of
yes.
these things. Some of these things we've already mentioned,
don't
but
have
if
a
you
keep or toss.
personally, it doesn't necessarily have to be that they're doing it, but if you personally would like to see this tradition
Okay.
kept, or if you would like to see it tossed, we can give it
Okay.
a thumbs up or
I
thumbs
like
down. So, the bride wearing a tiara.
Keep.
Keep.
When you have access to jewels like that,
Come
girl,
on.
how can
Not
you
everybody
not?
gets to wear a
You
real.
literally want to be a princess on your
Like,
day.
like I was a little upset that Kate went so understated.
Yeah.
I was like, I need something like this high on your head.
Yeah.
Like-
the little. Listen,
no.
my crown needs to be a
a
crown.
little higher than my head, about 6 inches. Keep it.
All right.
Keep it, absolutely.
Their myrtle bouquet.
Yes,
keep
I
it.
love that. No?
No.
You're not fit. You want something bigger? Okay.
Okay, so
Well,
I love the sentiment.
Right.
Yes.
The
But
sentiment.
at this point, it's like, come on. And I know that the bouquet is huge for any bride, any
Yes.
modern bride.
Yeah.
Your
Yes.
bouquet, that's always what they tell you. Do not, slack on your bouquet.
Yeah.
It's with you in every picture. It's with you
Absolutely.
everywhere. You're leaving it places for.
Yeah.
I feel like that could be done so much differently.
Well, maybe
Listen,
have a
put a
myrtle
diamond
piece.
in your bouquet if that's how you want to show love.
I do
I
have
don't know.
to say,
I don't know.
I was a little disappointed in the size. It was very
It's, like,
demure
understated
for
now.
Kate and
Yeah.
William.
I'm over it.
It was such a grand wedding,
Bye.
like with trees in Westminster
Yeah,
and everything,
right.
and then she had this tiny, tiny little bouquet. So I would love to see a bigger, more lavish bouquet with the sprig in it. Like I
Yes.
want to know because I'm
Yes.
a traditionalist, but
Yeah.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah,
I'm
that,
with
I can see that. So
And listen, if
halfway.
it's love, sprig love, put that everywhere. Little love here, little love there. But you
Myrtle
have this
everywhere.
gorgeous dress,
Yeah.
and you're
Absolutely.
wearing. I mean, they're wearing millions of dollars.
Oh,
Let's
yeah,
be honest.
yeah,
They're wearing
yeah.
millions of dollars, and then you have this little.
Yeah,
It's a
chintzy
toss
bouquet.
bouquet.
I mean,
Yeah.
I love the
It's a
tradition,
toss
but I
bouquet.
just feel like it could be done so much different.
Yeah. Okay, I got
All
you.
right, the carriage ride.
Ooh, I'm a big proponent. Yes.
No.
All right,
I'm
and
over it.
Rebecca?
First of all, growing up in New York, when you see carriage rides and horses, it's like,
Yeah,
oh
that's
my
true.
God, that's stank.
That's true.
It
Who gets
stinks.
to follow behind, right?
There's a little bag there. I don't know. I think also, with traditions, it's like, okay,
Yeah.
we've seen it done. It's been played.
Yeah.
Do something crazy, like, I don't know, parachute or
I mean, yeah.
or you just ride on the horse, like just, I don't know. Just the horse and carriage, it's gorgeous, but I feel like it's played out.
I feel like if
Yeah,
I were
I
this
agree.
lady, I'd be like, give me the most elaborate carriage
Well,
and like
see,
50 horses.
Can they
pull
put the
me?
horses with the Rolls Royce? Because
Right?
Have a horse just trotting next to it.
All right.
Oh,
This one,
goodness.
I don't know how I feel about this one. Afternoon ceremony.
I'm a big fan of evening
Brunch?
weddings.
And
I think
I
I
think
would
the brunch
agree.
and then the party.
Are you thumbs up?
Oh,
Down?
thumbs down.
All right. I think we all agree on that
Yeah.
one.
Consensus.
I mean, I think we can all agree that it's going to go through hours of the night anyway.
Yeah.
But I feel like that afternoon piece is, again, more of that traditional royalty. It's not meant to be necessarily a party.
No.
It's a ceremony.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I love an evening wedding. I had an evening wedding. So
or like
I'm
something in sunset
fan.
into
Yes.
evening, not just.
I mean, if you're
going
going to start so early and then have 2 receptions anyway, I mean,
just cut
Let's
in
Yeah,
the
cut
morning
to the chase.
and then party all night.
Absolutely.
For sure.
all right, this one's a twofer. 2 cakes and 2 receptions.
2 cakes. Cake reception.
You know what? I think I would have to agree. Cakes. Oh, see, I'm
2
opposite.
cakes.
See,
I love the 2 cake idea, and then what I think will be nice because what she's doing right now is one of the cakes is in
For
honor
him.
to him.
yeah.
It may not be as big. I wouldn't do another
Who
2
doesn't
big
want
cakes.
cake though?
Okay, my feeling is
But 2 cakes, but one for him, like a groom's cake
Yeah.
almost,
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
the big bridal fruit cake.
Okay, my feeling about it is who likes fruitcake? Nobody.
No.
Nobody likes fruitcake.
Not really.
Okay, so the traditional fruitcake I could totally go away with. Like I just
Right.
don't think that that's necessary. Or really, there's no like sentiment in the tradition. It's just a tradition. So I'm not feeling it.
Yeah.
As far as what was the other question?
The
2
2 receptions.
receptions.
Oh yeah, no, just cut to the chase. Go
Yeah.
go all out on one big one. And like
Party.
why do you need to have breakfast or brunch with like 800 people that you don't really associate with? Like, I think that they're modern enough to where
Yeah.
they can just have the reception with their
Yeah.
nearest and dearest
Yeah.
after all the hoopla of the
Yeah.
ceremony.
Yeah.
Again, the wedding cake being such a traditional part of a wedding, any wedding, that
Yeah,
cake
right.
is the tradition.
Yeah.
But now, again, with modern society, we're seeing all kinds of things. Done.
Yeah.
We're
Right.
seeing donut bars.
If they
and
have a
cake.
donut wall,
If
I
they
am
have a cake
I will
so-
fall out of my chair.
I'm gonna
candy
be
buffet.
so thrilled
Yeah.
if they have a donut wall. I would be obsessed with a donut wall. I wouldn't even know what to do.
Or maybe like they just come up with something completely
Completely
different and they
different.
start a new trend. That would be really cool too.
I can see that happening.
Like churros. Like they have churros at their wedding.
Something Botswana related. What's a
Yeah,
Botswana dessert?
there you go.
We need to research a
The
Botswana
royal wedding
dessert.
today, they had churros. That would make headlines. It would be fun.
I love it.
All right, so we mentioned this too. Keep or toss bringing your own hats.
Keep.
All
I
the
love
women?
it.
Keep. Yes.
I love it.
Keep.
Yes.
I love it.
It's just
It's so
so stylish.
Yes.
And,
It's so quintessential England.
I
like,
so badly want to go to the Kentucky Derby, and that's their version of it.
Girl,
So-
listen to this. How exciting is this? My father-in-law is a Kentucky colonel, and he gets tickets to the Kentucky Derby every year, and it's on my birthday weekend.
let's just
That's our
practice.
practice.
Let's
So
practice.
we're gonna get hats, and we're gonna go.
We're gonna
Yeah,
practice.
picture it.
I'm gonna find something, y'all. Listen, Megan, you halfway
coming
with
for
us,
you.
okay? You halfway with us.
Oh my
I
So
love
you need
that
to give me some
tradition.
ideas, okay? I love the fact that she's diverse. She's a
Yeah,
biracial woman that's gonna be a part of the
And
royal
she's been
family,
married
Absolutely love it.
before.
and has been married before.
Yes.
Like there's gonna be cocoa. Like if you ever heard this comedian, cocoa butter would be in a royal house. I love it.
I love it too.
Super excited.
I love it.
All right, last keep or toss tradition.
Okay, let's hear it.
The lace dress.
Keep.
Ah.
No,
What?
it depends on how you do it.
No,
Okay.
lace
Depends
dress.
on how you do it.
see,
Lace
yeah.
over, maybe lace bodice.
But
like,
see, when I think lace, I think fitting, and I don't know if that's gonna go with
Yeah.
a royal wedding.
I would
So,
love to see like
I'm not
a
for it, though.
beautiful fitted satin with
Yes.
a long train.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Like she just
or
has
lace, a lace,
Lace.
veil, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, a
Yeah.
lace veil would be nice.
See, I just
Uh-huh.
think that she needs to do
that
something
would be nice.
completely different.
Yeah, she is. She is.
I remember when Charles and Diana got married, and she got out of the carriage and she had that massive ball gown, but it was so wrinkled because it was like Duchess satin or something, and I was like, oh my gosh, this dress probably costs $10 million, and she gets out looking
Sewn
wrinkled.
by blind rats. Or
So,
something.
and then Kate got out, and it was very kind of simple and demure. So I just want to see something completely
I might get
different.
yelled at for this, but I was kind of disappointed in Kate's dress. I want Megan's dress to be something that looks like she's going down a runway. Like I
Yeah.
feel like she's gonna not disappoint, but there's gonna be a lot of expectations because of her. I mean,
Celebrity
she's like a
status.
fashionista.
Yeah.
She is, because of her celebrity
Yep.
status. Oh yeah, I hope I'm still on.
Yeah.
All right, so lightning round.
Okay.
I'm going to ask a few more questions, but we get to kind of each get like 30, 40 seconds to answer our thoughts, ideas, and we'll just
Yep.
kind of go through the line.
You're
So
still on.
lightning round. What is a must keep at the royal wedding?
Oh gosh, girl, can we narrow it down?
A must keep at the ceremony.
Okay. Don't they have a choir?
Yes,
Yes.
they have usually
Choir.
several different kinds of entertainment.
That's for me. Choir.
well, not entertainment, but you
right.
know what I mean.
Choir. The dress code
Yep,
has
definitely.
to be kept. That's like my thing.
Yep.
Oh, dress code. That's
Dress
a good
code.
one. I was going to say hats too.
Mm-hmm.
I would say,
That's tough.
let me see, traditional elements as far as the service, because I think that that's something that's very particular to the Church of England, and then also her like a long train. I just feel like we didn't really.
Diana's train was just.
It was to die for, and like we didn't really see that with Kate.
No,
so I
no.
want to see that.
long train,
Yep.
honey, just to the gods.
I would say a must keep are the diamonds. She's got to keep the diamonds.
Yes.
Yes.
Diamond tiara. I don't care how you
Everywhere,
wear it.
diamonds.
Bigger the
Diamonds
better.
everywhere.
All right,
Totally.
next lightning round question. Will there be, and you mentioned this, Tasha, will there be a traditional bridal party? Because, I guess I'll give my 30 seconds. I would say yes, because I think they're going to do something different. But traditionally, there isn't really like bridesmaids,
No.
best men that we think of. They're supporters
Yes.
if they're the royal family. But I think that they're going to do something different and kind of go out with.
Yeah.
I would totally agree with that. I think
Yeah,
they're
me
gonna
too.
flip the switch on that one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Biggest prediction for the wedding?
Like, what?
Anything. Anything goes. Biggest
Oh
prediction.
my goodness.
Ed Sheeran
And
sings
perfect. Oh crap! You took mine.
Ed Sheeran sings
Ed
perfect.
Sheeran's gonna be singing perfect.
Oh, man.
That's my prediction. Y'all
Gosh,
mark it.
that
What's today?
man.
What is today?
That's January 10th.
10th.
We said on Real Talk that
Okay,
Ed Sheeran
it's gonna be
sing
gonna happen.
perfect.
Who do you think is the highest celebrity status person that's going to be there? Other than Obama, because
Obama.
we've already talked about that. Because
Obama.
we're pretty sure he's going to be there.
Well, I'd say the Queen.
The-
Well, yes.
Besides the Queen and Obama presidentials.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
Do we know? Like, I feel like we need to talk at our next one about who she's associated
Yes.
with and
Right.
who we
Let me
can
do my
expect.
research.
That's a good one.
I'll do my research.
Okay,
on her
so that's
and
next
her
time.
associations.
Stay
All right.
tuned, people.
30 seconds lightning round. What are the couple's plans after the royal wedding? What would you
Ooh.
think?
Well, she's moving.
Yep. So she's
had the
becoming a
cottage.
citizen.
Yeah, she has a cottage.
Citizens.
The dogs are already there, from what I heard.
Typically, like before Kate and William, they left immediately after that brunch to go on their honeymoon or to go away for a little while. But Kate and William didn't do that, so they're gonna be probably doing a reception, and then we have no idea about honeymoon or.
I feel like
their
they'll go
plans.
away though.
I feel like
Yeah.
they're gonna go.
I think they're gonna go away, maybe back to Botswana, but not in the woods, you know, or just something else that they can make memories from.
Yeah. It's interesting because the royal family has such a crazy schedule of
Right.
of things that they attend and different public events that they do. Sometimes they don't go right away. They don't go on a honeymoon
Right,
like
right.
most traditional American couples would do. So it'll be interesting to see kind of where they fall in that.
And
I
how
just
quickly
can't
she
wait.
changes. Too.
Yeah.
I mean, she's literally changing her life.
Yeah.
Right. Well,
Changing
she's
her life.
starting now. Like
Yep.
she even said, she's like, you know, like, Suits is done,
And because she
Which I'm sad about.
is such a kind of a political figure and an advocate, it said that as a royal or a member of the royal family, you can no longer vote because you're
Yes.
supposed to be impartial.
Yep.
So I wonder
Totally.
if that's going to affect her American citizenship and
Good
what she's going to do with
question.
her politics.
But I feel like that
Yeah.
she also is using this platform to further her
Advocate.
agenda about, you know, women rights and
Yep.
equality and you know, sexual, what was it? Sex trafficking, I think she
Yep.
was also part of.
I think that that's one of the reasons that Harry was so drawn to her was because she had all those things that she was already
For herself.
advocating
Right,
for
right.
beforehand. And his mother was so much like that. That's what she's known for. That's why she was so beloved by the people because she was relatable because you would see her, you know, taking care of orphans and working with AIDS victims and stuff like that. So I think that's why he has a connection with her.
Yeah.
And
I'm
everyone's
excited
so
see
quick
that.
to say too that, you know, oh, she's kind of taboo with this, but the royals have to get permission from the queen to even propose.
Absolutely.
So it's like you have to wonder, well, there's something about her, unless we don't completely
Well,
know
they
everything
said-
that the queen must
Well, they
like.
said that
have
they
approved,
met.
yeah.
They met and they had tea and
Yep.
she met, you know, the important people of the family.
having tea with the queen.
Can you
together.
imagine the pressure you would feel?
Just don't tell me.
I wouldn't
That's what I would
speak.
do. Just don't tell me I'm going to meet the
Yeah.
queen. Just say, okay, we're going out to lunch. We're going to stop by my house real quick. And then the queen's there.
Yeah.
But
Right
then
there.
like, I'd be in my sweatpants and be like, oh, I need to learn how to curtsy right now.
And I was at Botswana t-shirt. Yeah, so let's. Okay.
Oh my gosh. You want to see if anybody said anything on Facebook? I totally forgot about that part.
Right?
Insta.
I pulled it up, but then it was
see if
playing
people
the
joined, but
video,
hi,
and I
people who
couldn't.
joined.
I couldn't see. Like, I didn't want to be playing the video while we're on the video.
While you're looking,
'cause
we
that
have
would've
one
been
more
a little-
lightning round
Okay.
question.
Okay,
go for
Last
it.
lightning round question. If you were to plan or be a part in any way of the royal wedding, what advice would you give?
Keep it. Think of, like, you guys already have been doing everything personal throughout this entire process. It's been
Yeah.
your story. It's been your way. She even said that they're putting their, like, they're trying to take control, not control, but they're very on top of what goes on with the wedding. So I love that. They're not letting it go to anybody else. So I think keep that going. You know, the wedding's gonna be a crazy day.
Yeah.
But it's still your wedding day.
Yeah.
And even I tell my clients that come here, if you're not having a 700% intimate wedding, you're having 50 people, 100 people, 200 people. I always say, do not forget it's your wedding day.
Yeah.
Things are going on and crazy and whatever, but take the time to soak it all in.
Yep.
Live in the moment, you know.
That was
love.
my piece of advice.
Oh,
I took your
yeah,
Ed
I
Sheeran.
know.
you
Yeah, okay,
saying
yes, I
that.
took it back.
Well, I was gonna say the same thing because what I always tell my clients in our business is, you know, after this wedding is over, it's the two of you,
Yeah.
and you guys live together. You know, hopefully till kingdom come.
Right.
And so focus on you. Don't just focus on the marriage. Focus on the two of you. And it sounds like they've already have a kind of pattern
Yes,
of doing that.
yes.
So
I feel
I'm
like they're
excited.
all about each other and what each other wants is like, you know, he's like, she's the bomb. He's like, well, And she's like, he's awesome, and they're so in tune with each other that I feel like nothing can really break that right now, and that's amazing to see that already. So imagine what they can do together when they're officially married.
Definitely.
So
well, if you took that piece of advice, I'll go the opposite end, and I'm gonna say, all right, Megan, you need to get a big bouquet.
Big.
It needs to be beautiful,
Enormous.
maybe some cascading,
Yes.
throw some diamonds in there, and wear that crown, girl.
Yes, tiara
Right here.
all the way.
And
Right
not the floor,
Like,
not the crown.
I'm gonna need some height.
Tiara.
3-4 inches.
Yeah.
Here, yep.
Right here.
Absolutely.
That would look great in your hair.
It's
I think,
so
you know,
good. can pull
I
it
just,
off.
let me look, just pull this back a little bit, tie this up, and then put it right there.
And Rolls Royce.
Rolls
carriage.
Royce would be
That
amazing.
would be my advice.
See, I'm thinking carriage with fireworks. I'm pulling that. I just want that.
Carriage with fireworks in the back?
After they leave the reception.
The horses get scared and then you're done.
And then we lose a princess. This is not good.
I see it happen. No, get spooked or whatever.
Okay,
Do you have
all
any
right.
people on Facebook that said anything?
We have a couple people. Your husband said, "I love you, Pooks. You're professional and hot."
Ow!
Hey, babe.
Oh my gosh.
Stop.
And Katie B. Bennett said that's a cool way to get to know someone. I think she was talking about like camping together and stuff like that. And
There's nothing else to do.
Oh, the video is
well,
sideways.
the video sideways. So all
sorry.
you guys, it's okay.
There's
We're just gonna go like this.
I thought I switched it, but hopefully Facebook will let me switch it before I repost
Yeah,
it.
you-
It's fine.
Okay.
Anyways, so that's it.
Okay. Awesome. Yay.
So our next real talk, I would love as we go along, if we get more details of the dress, we definitely
Yes.
want to meet at a local
bridal.
boutique.
So any local
Oh.
bridal boutiques out
Hey,
there
hit
that
us
want to do a
up.
real talk,
Come on,
let
guys.
us know.
And maybe by that time I have a baby.
Yay!
You can't see it, but it's the cutest belly.
All right.
And by that time, I will not have a baby.
No, maybe by that time you'll have a ring.
Oh,
Ooh, stop.
No pressure.
No pressure.
No pressure.
We're just gonna
and
forget that
Ray,
little
yeah.
pressure.
A
I
little
feel like
pressure.
Ray, everyone
Every real
gets-
talk,
Poor
he
Ray.
gets
Poor Ray.
picked on. So, Ray, no pressure.
Yeah.
fire, chicken, and
Just get down on one knee.
a 2.5 carat ring.
Yes. From Botswana.
From Botswana. But yeah, this was super fun.
Glad we got to
Definitely.
do
So
it.
we'll say our handles one more time.
Yeah.
Again, staying with us, keeping us updated, and keeping you updated with the royal engagement, the royal
Yes.
plans. Hopefully you hear it from us first. Our Instagram handle again, Priscilla Rose Events. I'm Priscilla Locke from Priscilla Rose Events.
And I am Rebecca with Heathrow Country Club. So just find us at Heathrow Country Club or my personal, which is rlang17.
Tasha with Everlasting Events, Ever Events for you.
Awesome.
Bye,
All right.
guys.
Bye.
See ya.
Everybody gets to the phone.